at 14, you have this image, Foxy Brown, and things are moving around you. You got the Leors and the Puffs and the Russells and
like bringing it back to me.
You
so
know what I'm saying? You're
right
14
now,
years old. You really haven't had a chance to develop who you are. Like you
stop, please. You're gonna make me. Oh my god.
No, don't, not yet, not
It's
yet.
making me cry.
Not yet.
Yes.
Don't cry yet. But seriously, you're 14 years old. You're in this game, and cats, in a sense, they realize the talent, right? But you're being pushed into this whole thing. Like, what's your feeling? Like, do you feel like you got to front and be this person? You feel you can't be honest to cats?
Well, the first thing is I had to carry a lot of dudes because these dudes weren't those dudes then. You know what I mean? You have to remember where we came from.
Right.
We started at the bottom.
Right. We really started at the bottom.
And you're the one that's opening the door.
In D&D studios with Clark, like with Clark and Jazzo, like for real.
Right.
Like
Foxy, you are a power bottom.
Okay, whatever that is, I'm loving it. A power bottom. Can I be a power bottom and top?
Don't love that from him.
Don't love that. Don't love that from him.
I love him.
Don't love that from him.
I love him. I am loving him right now. His sidebars are sexy. Wait, can I be a power bottom and top?
Oh,
okay.
yes.
Yes.
Wait, what are we
Yes, you can, Fox. Fox, yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I'm out. Wait, Just, he's really beating you right now.
Yo,
he is. In the dating game. He is. Like, Dallas Penn.
His G right now is like murdering you. How is he doing this?
Yo, Dallas Penn and Foxy and Bossip.
Bossip is going to have a field day tomorrow. The scandal.
The knob is broke.
but Foxy, going back to this. You know what I'm saying? You're carrying a lot of people, right?
Yes.
You're carrying a lot of people.
Jess, why are you leaving the room? Jess, are you having a moment?
He'll be back.
Okay, hurry up, because we need you. Come, guys.
No, you only get to watch, Just. You sit in the corner and watch. You don't say a fucking word.
First, I'm going to save this for later. I was going to say something, but I'm going to just wait.
Okay.
So, Fox,
we right here.
So, for real, Fox, what is there pressure on you? Like, how do you like how? Because I know as a grown man in the industry, like the fronting and I got this and I got that and yo, what's up, Puff? Like, what's up, Jay? But it's still a weight that you're carrying. How are you carrying that at 14?
I don't know. I look back and the only way I can describe it is that I would always wear this mask, maybe, and that mask also transcended into people thinking that I was one person when I was a totally different person.
You're a little girl. You're a little
like
girl.
a little.
You're a little girl by the name of Il Nana. That opens up so much.
Ooh.
I don't even want to say negativity, but it just opens up so many different forces.
I mean, is she a harlot? I was on the cover of Daily News. Foxy Brown, harlot or heroine? Like that said it all. Like what she's changing the world right now. Right. Is she a harlot or is she a heroine?
Now, who's holding your hand and walking you through this? Who did you feel comfortable in terms of like morally, spiritually? Like, I got you.
Oh well,
and you trusted because it's kind of hard.
Right, my trust, and I think that's kind of legend. My trust level has always been very, very, very just like, I'm a different person. I almost do the opposite. You trust people until you get, and then you're like, I don't trust them anymore.
Right.
I'm off the back. I'm not trusting you until you prove. Yeah, you have to prove. You have to. And then I go, wait, that person is wow. Like that person was there for this, or that person stood up. I did a year in prison. Right.
Which I really believe you should not have to do.
Right. Just like falsely accused and sent to prison like a criminal for a year. And that's when you see the people who would lift and the people who would lean. You know what I mean? So I had to constantly, my life was figuring out people. So
in a sense, did you? Because what happens is when you're thrust in a situation like that, when you go through trauma like losing your pops early, right, and then what happens is this mistrust. Did you hurt the people that you should have trusted at the time? Like the cats that could have walked you through this?
I think. Let me see if I understand your question.
Like, did you? And,
like,
you're not trusting people.
With me, the one thing that I'm very grateful for is that I did nothing without my two brothers.
Right. Mm-hmm. They were
Anton
there.
and Gavin were all. I mean, we were talking about it the other day that it's like it's unheard of to put your brothers on the cover of Double XL,
right.
And when we did that.
That was major.
It was major. The president of Double XL was like, Foxy, we don't put people's brothers and sisters on the cover. Like, are you kidding me? And I was like, that's great, but it was for us getting like our own subsidiary label and not just an imprint where everybody's getting imprints with their name. Like, I have a label. We had a real joint venture with Def Jam, and it was huge. And we did Def Jamaica, like that. That was my whole idea. Having Def Jam and do the whole right. So it was a huge thing. And my brothers were with me with that. And I was just like, they have to be on the cover with me.
Right.
And he was like, well, we just don't do that. And I'm just like, we're not going to do the cover.
So these were the people that you trusted.
Yeah, my brothers all the way.
Implicitly.
My brothers. Then I had my brothers. I had Jay all the way. I had Russell. Kevin Lyles. I had very strong people in my corner. A lot of people don't know the relationships that, they don't think, because they don't see me. I don't party. I'm not in every industry. You don't see me if it's not time for me to be seen.
Right.
Like,
now, you mentioned Russell earlier.
I mean?
You mentioned Russell earlier. You said that
absolutely
one of the people that your mom really trusted from the industry was Russell. Let's talk about that.
Well, I had what was the craziest bidding war in hip hop. Craziest. I mean,
craziest.
There were. It got to the point where
it
was Pooh. It was Don Pooh in the backyard fighting Steve because Steve wanted Jimmy. I had Jimmy Iovine waiting in L.A. and Kenneth Mysalis had Puff contracts outside the door, and Russell
all on the
was
block. All on the block.
It was the biggest bidding war.
And what's going on through your
ever.
mind? What's going on through your mind? Like Il Nana power, or was it intimidating?
For me, it wasn't. I think it not hurt. It added to that whole thing that went back to the Haitian Jack thing.
Right.
It added to that. It was like, this is even bigger.
Right.
Like now, like this, because I knew I was raised by these dudes who are huge dudes, meaning not huge, but big
Powerful
dudes in the street. And they would always
dudes that knew how to move.
If you
dudes that taught you how to look in the mirror and move, right? So now you got all these deals, and you feel comfortable.
I'm like, I'm gonna rape this.
You're gonna rape this industry at an early. Now, is that coming from an angry place also?
It could have. It could have. And that's the realest answer.
That was real. That was real.
You know what I mean?
That was real.
Yo,
that was real. You could have backed away from that.
You know what's even crazier than that? Anybody else, I probably would have said a quick no. Right. But that was so.
He got the real from you.
And you're also showing, in a sense, like daddy.
I was just about to tell you, I'm seeing my father.
You fucked up, right?
And I'm pulling up, seeing my father in the back of Gloria's restaurant, our family restaurant. He's in the back, and he's shriveled down. My dad was Anton sized, so how
big,
Anton
big
is,
man.
and then he shriveled down. And my pops is coolly Trini that everybody loves. Everybody knows Trini.
Good hair, you got that good hair,
right? Everybody loves my pops knows Jenna Montgomery. That's his area. Right. And I would pull up and I would see him, and Daddy, you okay? And still loving me, baby. Yeah, I'm okay. But I'm looking at him and I'm going, like I need you to come save me.
Right.
Like I'm not okay. Like
right.
just
You're
because you
okay.
see that's right. You I'm not okay. And he didn't understand that, and it just dug a deeper hole, and I tried to find that void in all those different dudes.
That explains a whole. That explains a whole.
Absolutely.
You know what? Let's take a break. Internet, you're tuned into the Combat Jack Show. CombatJackShow.com.